Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Sndl, Sundial Growers Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. The link is down below in the description. I just recently made it. And I want to say thank you to those of you that have joined. It's another form of notifying and communicating with you guys. Now, I also want you guys to stay tuned till the end of this video. At the end of this video, there's going to be a ticker symbol that you definitely don't want to miss. We've talked about ALGM, we've talked about WBA, LXRX, that was very speculative, but the one I'm about to share with you guys definitely has long-term potential, and it just screams potential in every way, specifically because it's in the e-commerce sector. I personally wish I would have came across this one sooner, but here I am finding out about it a few days ago. I knew it was going to IPO and I kind of just forgot all about it, and I never came across it or thought about it again, and it's been on the market for almost a month now. So stay tuned till the end of this video because this is definitely one you won't want to miss. So Sundial Growers Inc. is kind of moving sideways within the volatility, and it may seem like it hasn't moved by much, but 3 cents in your brokerage account or in your position overall is a big deal, especially in a stock like this one. So the 50-day moving average is 67.49 to be exact. I can't land exactly on it, but it's 67.49. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. I want every single investor to be aware of the fact that our support level is 65 cents. And the next support level is within this green bar chart here, which is a bullish candlestick. This one candlestick was so volatile, it gives you the resistance and the support within one time frame, but it would be inaccurate because of the fact of how much volatility. But the highest point it reached in the day was 69.40, and the lows were like literally 64 cents. But before worrying about 64 cents, our first support level is 65 cents. If these two get broken through, your next support level is down here at 63.55, and then we have down here at 58 cents. But right now, the most important support level is 65 cents. Super important to watch the behavior. We've ended up in bearish territory since yesterday, leading into today. The bulls are trying to fight back, but the bears keep pulling them down. And the 50-day moving average is up here at 67.49 above the current price. So super important for the bulls to watch this, and every single investor watch this carefully. The behavior of this stock, how it's doing if it breaks through support, and how it's reacting getting closer to the other support that I mentioned earlier, and if the bulls are trying to reappear. Now, our resistance level here is the most important point above the 50-day moving average and the highest point before this collapse here that we see here, this small downward trend. Now, when you look at it overall, we're kind of moving sideways, but this is a collapse here that it had as it was peaking up, and it just pulled right back down. But that resistance level is 68.81. The bulls need to break through that. Yes, the 50-day moving average, super important to get back into bullish territory, but to confirm bullish territory and gain leverage over the chart, the bulls need to break through 68.81, turn that into a support, and work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. I want every single investor to be aware of that and pay close attention to this, and keep in mind that the bulls need to break through 68.81. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned for the ticker symbol. I'm about to share it with you guys. So for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this video, I want to share with you guys the ticker symbol. And it definitely is one of those that's kind of hidden unless you realize and put two and two together that the ticker symbol is the same name as how the general public knows this company. So they're the parent company of the ticker symbol's name. So what is the ticker symbol? Ticker symbol is WISH. And I pull it up here. It's called Context Logic Inc. This is Wish here on the platform and on the markets. Well, this is the parent company of Wish.com. So a lot of people, when they think of Wish, they think, this is probably outside of the US, but Context Logic is actually here, headquartered in San Francisco, California. Now, their products are probably not from inside the US, but it is a company where things are sold at much cheaper rates than you would usually find. And sometimes they're not the official brand, but they're generic brands, right? So the biggest thing about it, it's not what the platform does or what's available, whether it's real or fake, or it's Wish overall, right? Their market capitalization is 14 billion. It's in the internet retail sector, e-commerce, and I believe this is being overlooked. So I came across this stock here at this point, right before this fall. And I was looking at it closely and it was falling. And I was like, man, I'm going to talk about this soon. I want to see if it gets closer to $17, $18 again. Me over here wanting it to be closer to newer lows so that it can be talked about and shared. So yesterday I saw it run up and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of breaking even right where I found it. Let's see what happens. Today, caught up with a lot of other things. It came up on my screener and it came up on my information that I have. And I was like, whoa, and it ran up. So now it's kind of dipping. So we're going to have to pay close attention to this and see how it cools off. But it's right back to almost the highs right after the IPO, right? When it IPO'd, it was around 22 and some change. And it dipped down to about $19. So right now this is kind of very volatile. And it just IPO'd back in December. But I think a lot of people are overlooking this one. If you see Wish, you don't think Wish.com because it says Context Logic Inc. Well, I come to find out this is the parent company of Wish. Wish is an e-commerce platform. And when you think about every single other different ticker symbol or company in the e-commerce sector, there is none below $30. So I believe there's potential here. I highly encourage you guys to do your due diligence and research. I hope I've enlightened you guys, and some of you guys might have overlooked this or known about this but weren't too sure about it. But definitely put this on your radar, put this on your watch list, and do your due diligence and research because this is a big opportunity moving forward. An e-commerce sector and company that's well known and mostly used by many people, right? Almost every single one of us at some point have heard of Wish. At least heard of it, seen an ad about it, something. Wish has room. It has room. And the fact that this right here, Context Logic Inc., can kind of distort the focus on what company it is, right? As we know it, which is Wish. And you can see here their website, wish.com. Then that means that we are here seeing an opportunity. And let's open up Wish here. Let's see it pop up and make sure it's the same Wish that we all know. But there's an opportunity here for every single investor. And there we go. Wish. For every single investor to jump in on this e-commerce platform company before it goes even higher. I mean, just look at different companies. Do your research on this company. Do your due diligence. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to enlighten everyone. But man, when I came across this, WISH, I definitely recommend adding this on your radar. Now, we need to watch it closely right now. If there's a slight pullback due to this big run, I thought it was going to consolidate and hang out around here. I was watching it. I just came across it. And I definitely wanted to talk about it before some spike up like this would happen. And here it is. It already happened. It happened so fast. I was caught up with so many other ticker symbols. I wasn't able to talk about this one. So I hope you guys found this one helpful and informative. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like I always say, let's make some money.